Hello everyone and welcome back to Fortnite event. So today I'm going to show you how to create your own map in Creative 2.0. By the way, this is only available for PC, and before you start, I'm going to put you on the road, but I'm not really that expert guy that will give you all the information. But though I will try to help you to know how to start and how to do it. So firstly guys, you need to download Unreal Editor for Fortnite. You can simply search here for Unreal Editor for Fortnite. Then once you reach that, you need simply to download that. It's about 3 gigabytes, so and it's a free software, so this is all you need to know. And after, of course, downloading the Unreal Editor, you need simply to launch it just like you are launching Fortnite. And once you open your Unreal Engine, you will see this. You can either choose between these islands, or most of them are just empty islands. This is a new completely empty island. Or you can choose a template, and these islands are already created, but you can edit them, or maybe you have some ideas on how to create your own map. So I'm gonna choose an island that already has been created. Like this one is Gracie Grove Island, so I'm gonna choose this one and then press create. And once your project load, it will be looking like this. To move around or to change your angle, you need to simply right click on your mouse. So yeah, and you can use WAD in your keyboard, so you can move forward or left or right or backward. So yeah, you can move like this in your island. The first thing you should know in your project that everything here is called an object, and you will find on your right hand all the objects on the island. If you make a double click on one of these objects, it will travel directly to that object. So let's say I'm double click on this one, it comes directly to this object. Like it moves directly to any object that I double click on that object. Like, do you see? Any object I double click it, just go directly to that object. And at the same time, I'm selecting that object. Like here, here, here. Any object I'm just clicking on it, it will move directly to that object. And the second thing you should know that you have all the tools to change that object, make it bigger, make it smaller. You can also move that objects from any direction. Like let's say I want to move this object, so simply firstly you should know that you can select the objects by this tool. By pressing on any of these, you can select the object directly. You don't have to select it from here. So after selecting an object, you can move this object by simply clicking on that tool or pressing W in your keyboard. And you have 4 options, either clicking on this yellow things to move it up and down, or the red, so the 2 sides, or the green to move it like that. Or the fourth object is actually to press in the center, and in that case I can control it freely, so I can move it all the ways I want. This is the first thing you should know about the object. The second thing, you can actually change the angle of that object, so I can actually change the angle. Like I can make it like that. After changing it like that, I can make it a little bit up, so it looks like that. It's actually look like that. You see? The object angle has been changed. And we also, okay, I need to select that object. Then I can actually change the size of that object. I also have many ways. So I can either move the size to one direction. So I can make it like thick like this. Or I can make it tall. Or I can make it like moving to that direction. Like bigger in that direction. So, or you have the third option again to click on the center, and in that case you can make the object bigger in all areas. Like you don't just make it tall or big or something, you just make it big in all ways. Like let me select another object. Okay, this one, yeah. You see, I can make this light really big. Yeah. And now let's say you created an object and you don't like this object anymore, so you can simply select that object and press delete. Of course, if you want to get this object back, you need to simply press Ctrl Z, just like the normal Photoshop thing. Or you have another option, in case if you don't want to use Ctrl Z, you can simply go to Edit, then go undo history, and in that case it will tells you all the things we did on the map. Like, do you see scaling, clicking on actor, clicking, like even clicking on element, it can be undone. So yeah, I can like go all the way back to here maybe. Yeah, and as you can see, the traffic light back to normal, and this one is still there. So now how to add object in your Fortnite island. Simply you need to press here on content drawer, and as you can see there is Fortnite. By pressing on that you will see a lot of things like weapons, of course, adding weapons, props, sounds, like lightning, galleries, environment. Like let's press on environment. As you can see there is water. Of course you need to try all of these by yourself, but let's talk about water and how to actually do it. So the first thing you should know that you need to find an area where you're gonna place that water island. So I think empty area will be a perfect, yeah, like this empty area. I'm gonna drag that water island and put it where I want, like here. Okay, so do you see this heart-shaped island? Looks awesome. And now, actually, to change how it looks, again, you can make it bigger or smaller from here. Again, you can just make it bigger in one direction. It's actually I cannot make it bigger in that direction because of course it's a lake. How I'm gonna make it bigger in that direction, but I can make it bigger like this, as you can see, but I cannot destroy the other trees. I can also remove these objects just in case if I don't want them and I just want to leave my island like this. I can also like go back if I didn't like what I did. Yeah, I can also rotate that island. Let me click on rotation. So yeah. Yeah. Of course, I'm destroying other objects, but I'm just testing it. That's it. Let's say you want to add another items away from water. You can go back to here. Let's say I want to add weapons. These are all the weapons in Fortnite currently. Actually, all of them. Wow. Starting from the beginning of Fortnite until now. Oh. Okay, let me get this item. Okay, I'm gonna put it here and let me try to zoom in. So yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Also guys, if you went to content drawer, then all the way to prefabs, then open this one. You can choose any of these. Like let's say I want castle. So yeah, I can build an entire castle. Also, if you say like Colosseum. Yeah, do you remember this one? It was Dusty Teapot. This is the meteor from Dusty Teapot. You can actually drag it and just put it directly in your island. Like it's completely done. You don't have to do anything unless you want to move it. So you can actually move it to wherever you want. Yeah, like here. And after moving it, you can actually move every object inside that. So let's say, let me go inside it. Yeah, like you can move this one solo, every object solo after placing it on your island. Of course, if you want to move the entire thing, you can select meteor, like from here. This is the entire thing. By the way, I can hide it by pressing that. The meteor is just gone. I can place it again or show it again by pressing on that. And I can move every item inside the meteor. As you can see, I can show the entire object inside the meteor, or I can hide all of them because they are all attached to a single object. Yeah, so I just can double click on any of the objects to see which object I'm moving. Yeah. And just move this object solo like this. Or just delete it. Maybe I can delete all of these objects and just leave the big thing. That's it. And the final thing, guys, I want to talk about is texture. Like if you went to Fortnite and went to here to texture, you can actually change the color of anything on the island. Like let's say I want to change the color of this thing. So I'm gonna just drag the texture I want and place it on the thing. So as you can see, the color has been changed. Like, do you see? Can just drag anything I want. You can, of course, you can try everything until you find the color you want. And as you can see, guys, now the map is loaded. This is what we have done inside the map. Oh, you see the meteor? And also, wait, I can actually keep editing inside the island after I launch it just the normal way. Like, do you remember the island I did? So yeah, this is pretty much it. After doing that from outside, you can actually keep editing the island inside from the normal creative method. So that was everything for today. Hopefully, guys, you learned something about how to create your own map, and I will try to make another video later. If that video got a lot of like and maybe some subscribes, I will try to make part 2 with more advanced stuff and also how to publish your own map. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!